Hey guys, sorry it cut me off in the last video. It is, let's see, come on. Tuesday, September 13th, 2016, 10:26 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, okay. I'm gonna resume what I was saying. I wanted to go ahead and get it uploaded, okay. I said to her daughter, Jonna, the lady that died, Sherry's, I said to her daughter, Jonna, I said, look, I know you're very upset right now, and I know this hurts right now, but it's going to be better in a few months. You and your brother and your, other brothers and sisters just need to stick up and, try to stay calm and relax and be glad that she's not in pain anymore. I mean, I know it's hard to say that you are glad that your mother is dead, especially when you loved her as much as they did, and I love mine as much as they do her. They did her. Well, I guess you could still say they do because they'll always love her until they're dead. And, they're just young people. They're just starting out with their life. The two youngest ones are the ones that I told you about, 25 and 18. Ryan and Jonna. And, Jonna and I, we go way back too. And, Ryan and my one brother, my only brother, we're friends too, but he was a lot older, so he was technically his babysitter. I guess you could just say he was his babysitter. I said, Jonna, it's gonna be alright, and if you need anyone to talk to, you know that I'm here. I know that losing a mother or your mother or your father, is very painful. It has to be. Everyone who's ever experienced it told me you do not want to experience that. He said you will dread that day for the rest of your life after it happens when you lose your mother and your father. Both, actually. And I do not look forward to the day I lose my mom and dad, but as old as they are, they're getting up there in age, and I don't see that being far from now. They had their fifth kid a little too late in life. In their I think around 43, 42, 43. They're in their 60s. I'm not very good at math. So it would have been in their 40s. They're both 61 years old, and I'm 18. I actually don't know how much that would be. Let me try looking it up on a calculator here. My God, come on. (61 minus 18). Let's see. Come on. Can't just show me a simple freaking answer. Okay, 43. They were 43 years old when I was born. And I know it's still a terrible feeling to lose your mom and your wife and your best friend of a long time to death. I mean, I've never had a best friend. I mean, well, I did, but she bit my head off. It turns out she was just using me. That's not a best friend. That's not even in the zone of friends or acquaintances. Acquaintances don't even use each other that much. They just say, hey, how you doing? How's the kids? Whatever they got. How's the cats, the dogs? How you been? How's the family? Yeah. That's more friendly than what my old friend did to me. And I kind of wish that I hadn't listened to her, or our moms wouldn't forbid us to talk, and she wouldn't be so mad at me. But our moms do it for a reason. They're doing it for our protection, because we are their children. They made us, and they love us for everything. Of course, I'm not going to hurt her, and she's probably not going to hurt me. I'm not going to say her name, because a lot of people in this town know her, and if somebody hears this video, then I'm just screwed, and I don't really want to go to prison or court over it. But this family really needs your prayers right now. Please send some. As I said in the last video, it cut me off. I'm sorry about that, by the way. I don't have much storage on here to talk. I had to delete these videos as soon as I get them uploaded and take them out of my recently deleted bin, which is it's really stupid because this is a 32 gigabyte iPod. And I have a 16 gigabyte iPad and 64 gigabyte iPhone. I know that's rubbing it in, but I don't care. I mean, I'm just telling you. I usually use my iPhone to make videos because it has more space. Some videos I keep, some I don't. These videos I don't keep. The ones where I'm just like, got the camera laying down in blackness and me just explaining what happened or talking out of anything or on about anything. But anyway, the loss that these two kids have experienced, well, there's not really just two of them. There's actually 9 of them, like I said. But the other, 7? Act like they really didn't care because they weren't there. Those two were the only children there. Was the children that lived at home with their parents. And, you know, him being married, you think he would have got his own place. But she respected the fact that he wanted to live with his mom. And she didn't have parents growing up. So she said, okay, we'll live with your mom and dad if they allow me to. And they liked it. And I liked her, so yeah, they allowed her to live with him, them, and she slept in his room. They just upgraded from a single bed to a double bed so that they could sleep together. Probably make Ryan Jr. Or Sasha Jr., whatever their baby might be. I think she's having a baby. She looks like she's pregnant. Or maybe she's just huge. I don't know. And I'm not making fun of her for being fat, but if she's pregnant, I'm really happy for her. But at the saddest of moments, I feel kind of sad because she could lose the baby out of stress. And that would be 2 deaths in the family, even though one was not yet born, if she's having a baby. Whether it be Ryan Jr. or Sasha Jr. Sorry. But I just wanted to tell you the rest of what I said to their youngest daughter and their last-born child, period. And what will officially be their last-born child. Of course, she can't have kids in her 60s. 60s. And if she can, that is probably like one of the first women that I've ever heard of that was able to have a baby past 50. Well, I take that back. My friend Toriana's mom had her at 51. And she stopped having periods by the time she was 52, so it looks like Toriana was born in the nick of time, I guess. 19 years ago, but her mom's dead too. Her mom died of suicide, which I already did a video on that. She is beside herself about it still. Of course, I would be too, if it were my mother that died of suicide or of a heart attack or whatever caused Sherry's death. And Toriana's mom's name was Patricia. You can tell that's how old she was because not hardly many people are named that name anymore. Not many young women are. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, and I'm not saying that there aren't any. There are just not many. She was born in 1946 on the 31st of March in Brooklyn, New York. And she died on the 16th of August in 2016 at age 70 of suicide. She was actually very, very, very well, she was very physically fit and very mentally and physically healthy, like on the inside. So, they saw her living another 20 years. Well, they come home and found her laying in the bathtub in a puddle of blood, completely dead, just dead. And it was terrible. So that's 2 friends of mine that are suffering the loss of their moms. And I don't want to jinx it, but I have a feeling that I am the next suspect of the loss of my mom. And if I lose my mom, then I will go completely crazy. I'll probably end up in a sane asylum. You'll probably have to put me there for a year just to get over it, and just to realize that she's not suffering anymore. But I also know that she'd want me to be strong like these mothers would want their children to be, you know? But, anyways, Thanks for listening. I just wanted to explain what happened even more, and I think she died from her heart, by the way. I have this gut feeling that's what it was. But anyways, thanks for listening. Peace, American power, and goodbye. I'm sorry for having to cut the video into two because this stupid iPod sucks. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Please send prayers again. Bye.